There she was, a 1970 Volkswagen Beetle, nestled amongst a jungle of weeds covered in more grime than paint. A classic, they said. A blank canvas, they cried. Me? I saw a tetanus shot waiting to happen. The decision, however, was made. This rusty relic wasn't destined for the scrapyard just yet. No, this was a chance to bring a legend back to life. Little did I know the journey this little car would take me on. It would test my patience, my sanity, and possibly my marriage. But hey, who needs a functioning kitchen when you can have a shiny, happy Beetle, right? This wasn't just any restoration, this was personal. This Beetle was going to be my automotive masterpiece, my mechanical Mona Lisa, if Da Vinci ever dabbled in German engineering. Of course, first we had to extract it from its current state, which can only be described as one with nature. The tires were flat, the windows were opaque with grime, and the interior looked like a family of squirrels had been using it as a holiday home. But beneath the layers of neglect, I could sense it. The faint heartbeat of a car longing to be free. The first step, exhumation. Armed with shovels, brushes, and enough hand sanitizer to sterilize a hospital, we tackled the exterior. Every layer of dirt removed felt like peeling back time. We unearthed old newspapers, what looked like a vintage candy bar, surprisingly unappealing, and a surprising amount of what might have been pet hair. By the time we were done, I'm pretty sure we'd uncovered a previously unknown species of spider living in the glove box. Underneath the layers of grime, the true extent of the Beetle's condition became horrifyingly clear. Rust had eaten away at the bodywork like a starving artist with a penchant for metal. The engine bay looked like it hadn't seen a wrench since the Nixon administration. And the interior? Let's just say the squirrels had questionable taste in upholstery. It was at this point I questioned my sanity. Had I bitten off more than I could chew? Was this project less restoration and more resurrection? The engine, the heart of any car, and this one was in dire need of open-heart surgery. Dismantling it was like playing automotive Jenga, except the pieces were greasy, rusty, and occasionally tried to bite you. Every bolt loosened, every part removed was a small victory. Hours were spent meticulously cleaning, inspecting, and replacing parts. It was a labor of love, fueled by caffeine and the faint hope that this thing might actually run again someday. There were moments of frustration, of course. Times when a bolt snapped or a part crumbled in my hands. But even in those moments of despair, there was a strange sort of satisfaction. This car was testing me, pushing me to my limits, and I was determined to win. Then came the day, the moment of truth. With trembling hands I turned the key. The engine cranked, coughed, and then... silence. My heart sank. Had all this been for nothing? But wait, there it was. A faint sputtering, then a roar. The engine sputtered to life, its sound a symphony to my ears. It was alive. Driving the Beetle for the first time was exhilarating. It wasn't fast, it wasn't fancy, but it was mine. Every squeak, every rattle, was a testament to the hours of work I'd poured into it. This wasn't just a car, it was a time machine, a reminder of a bygone era. It was a symbol of what can be achieved with a little bit of elbow grease, a lot of patience, and perhaps a touch of madness. But most importantly, it was a testament to the enduring spirit of a little car that refused to die.